Hi, everyone. It's your host, Andrea Vall. And in today's episode of Top Takeaways, I'm going to dive into episode 22 with Jody Milward, and we'll talk about 3 ways to be more persistent. Hello, dreamers. Welcome to the Late Starters Club, giving you the inspiration, mindset, and tools you need to start something midlife and beyond. Remember, it's never too late to follow your dreams. But first, a word from our sponsor, me. Have you tried Facebook and Instagram ads and they haven't worked for you? Or are you not sure how to set your campaigns up in the right way? Or maybe you've gotten your ads started and they're not getting the results you want. If any of these sound familiar, then you need to join me for my 6-week Profitable Ads Done With You workshop starting soon. During this workshop, we will meet for 6 weeks with live training where I will help you get your ads set up in the right way with all the ads optimized correctly. And trust me, the smallest tweaks can make a huge difference in how your ads perform. I'll make sure that you get everything set up, that we're getting the results you want, and that you've got profitable ads going forward. You'll get worksheets, templates, recordings, and plenty of time for Q&A with me. Hope to see you in the workshop. Get all the details at andreavall.com/profitable ads. And now back to our regularly scheduled program. The biggest thing that Jody said led to her success was persistence. And she talked a lot about some different things that really contributed to that. And I want to dive a little bit deeper into some of these. So, step number 1 was really being committed to learning and staying curious and realizing that if you can learn, you can do anything. And not to be afraid when you are learning to dive in. She was talking about how you can make money while you're learning that skill. And that is definitely something I did when I got started as well. And I kind of like to equate that to the 6th grader teaching the kindergartner how to do something. You don't have to have a master's degree or a PhD in order to get started. You can help people who are at a more beginning phase than you are. But when you're learning, you're constantly getting more confidence and you're excited about things, and it will help you be more persistent. Step number 2 was to create some habits that will help with your mindset. I think a big thing that stops people from being persistent is their mindset. And she talked about having a lot of different tools depending on what you needed at the moment, such as chocolate, chocolate, or petting a cat. Or she also was using some techniques called tapping, and we'll have a link in the show notes to learn more about what that is all about. And something she talked about that I've used is like a success folder or a place where you keep your achievements so that you can look back and see how far you've come and remember that you have helped people. Maybe it's you keep a thank you notes that people have sent to you so that you can look back and say that you are making progress. Step number 3 is just to have discipline and systems. One of her quotes was, "Discipline brings freedom." And I think that is really great to keep in mind. It's something that I struggle with all the time. I have a lot of ideas, but don't always have the systems in place. But I have gotten better over the years at that. And having that disciplined mindset that you are going to get up and do these tasks no matter what. I'll also link to an episode where I talked about my habit tracker and forming new habits and things like that, because I think that is important to kind of gamify your discipline in some way. And then a little bonus tip is, I think, just having some grace with yourself. Really checking in with yourself, realizing where you might be at, and realizing that you are making these baby steps forward and making progress even when it doesn't feel like it. So whenever we are starting something new, like a new entrepreneurial endeavor or a new healthy habit or anything like that, we do need to have persistence in order to make that successful. So I think staying curious, creating some habits for your mindset and having that discipline is really going to help you be more persistent in whatever you're doing. Hope that was helpful, and make sure you grab the free guide, Top Tools for Late Starters, on the website at latestartersclub.com. And let's turn dreaming into doing.